Right. What's the page number? From the official guide, test number 3.
190.
Page number 190 or 192? 190. 190 is the page number. However, we have come up with our own guesses for all the blanks. And let's listen to the audio. Okay. These things must be test number 3. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Let me check. Yes. Health club. It's correct. So 1 to 5 only. Please observe the indication is you have some time to check the questions from 1 to 5. So as I told you, for every 5 to 6 questions you attempt, you will be provided with 20 to 30 seconds to check the questions, to check your answers, right? To check the next set of questions. Yes. Can I help you? Is the, maybe executive asked him, can I help you? So this form is for the customer details. Is it clear? Have I written correctly? I don't think so. I have written wrong. Let's see whether I have written correctly or not. Yes, why am. Yes, we have written correctly. No problem. Please observe 1996. The year. We guessed it as a number. Yeah, we got it. So the next one. So she's asking, are you interested to become a full-time member? So we have expected like it might be temporary or permanent or 6 months membership or 3 months membership or something. She asked for full timer or part timer or something of that sort, right? So please observe, she has come up with 3 types of memberships: off-peak membership, 9 to 11 or 2 to 5, and also weekend membership, right?
But sir, we are not able to listen this portal sound.
Can't you listen,
Yes,
No, sir.
guys?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Is
Not
it
audible.
isn't audible, sir?
My God, why can't you listen? You should be able to listen. So is the sound is very low or you can't listen anything?
You
Can't
can't
listen
listen.
anything, sir.
What could be the issue then?
It is also not.
Can anybody play from there, from your side? Can I share the audio with you?
Yes, sir.
yes,
So can I play on my phone then?
yes.
Yes, yes, that's what I even thinking of. 1 second, buddies. I'll get. One second, buddies. Give me a moment. LPA, 54 LPA, 38 LPA, and 72 LPA. These are the factors.
You will hear a conversation between an assistant at a health club and a man who wants to join the club. First, you have.
If I play on your YouTube channel, I think you can listen it, no? No, no, no. Okay, 1 second.
कोई भी इंग्लिश का टेस्ट दे दे जस्सी आइल्स की तैयारी जरूरी है कोई भी इंग्लिश का टेस्ट.
You will hear a conversation between an assistant at a health club and a man who wants to join the club. First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 5.
Can you listen the audio now, guys?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Yes, sir.
I've increased it and let me speed it up.
You will hear a conversation between an assistant at a health club and a man who wants to join the club. First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 5.
Yes. Now it is 1.1 speed.
Hi, can I help you? Hello. Just give me a moment.
Most working professionals are finding jobs the wrong way. They see a job post and they hit the apply.
Okay. And your surname?
It's Simon's.
Is that like Simon with an S?
No, it's SYMONDS. Most people find it rather difficult to spell.
So we have written correctly, right? Yes, YMONDS. So he has clearly mentioned the spelling of his name, right?
I see. It has a silent D. I guess a lot of people miss that. Now, let me see. Can you tell me when you were born?
Yes, certainly. The 11th of December,
Thanks. And the year?
1996.
Okay, good. Now, are you thinking of becoming a full-time
I have even
member?
written 1996 as per the, customer detail, right? So easy.
Probably not. What kind of memberships do you have?
Now, are
And
you
then-
thinking of becoming a...
And then she asked whether do you want to become a full-time membership or something else.
a full-time member?
Probably not. What kind of memberships do you have?
Well, we also have off-peak membership, which is between 9 and 12 in the morning and 2 and 5 in the afternoon. And then we do have a weekend membership.
So a weekend membership is just Saturday and Sunday?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. Well,
Then we do have a weekend membership, which is between 9 and 12 in the morning and 2 and 5 in the afternoon. And then we do have a weekend membership.
probably not. What kind of memberships do you have?
Well, we also have off-peak membership, which
Okay, she mentioned off-peak membership.
is between 9 and 12 in the morning and 2 and 5 in the afternoon. And then we do have a weekend membership.
So a weekend membership is just Saturday and Sunday?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. Well, that's not going to work for me. It looks like
Okay,
I'll have
what
to
he
be
said.
full-time.
That's not going to work for him. So it's not at all weekend membership, right?
I'm afraid off-peak membership won't do, as I'm not free at those times.
Okay,
And
he
I
even
don't just-
mentioned off-peak membership also won't work for him.
To work for me. It looks like I'll have to be full-time. I'm afraid off-peak membership won't do, as I'm not free at those times.
Okay, he mentioned off-peak membership also won't do because I'm not free at those times. Off-peak membership 9 to 12, right? So 2 to 5 or something, right? He mentioned off-peak membership also won't work for him.
Going to work for me. It looks like I'll have to be full-time. I'm afraid off-peak membership won't do, as I'm not free at those times. And I don't just
So he want to be full-timer.
want to be restricted to weekends.
Okay, I'll make a note of that. Right,
So ultimately what he said, full-time membership. Full-time membership, I'll make you to listen the particular sentence where he said, I want to be full-time member.
Okay. Well, that's not going to work for me.
So he said that's not going to work for me is for weekend membership.
It's like I'll have to be full-time.
It looks I'll have to be full-time. I'll have to be full-time. Because
Afraid off-peak membership won't
I'm afraid. I'm afraid means I'm sorry. Off-peak membership won't work for me.
do, as I'm not free at those times.
Because I'm not free at those times. Off-peak membership won't work, won't do.
And I don't just want to be restricted to weekends.
And also, I don't just want to be restricted to weekends. I just don't want to attend only on weekends for this.
Okay, I'll make a note of that. Right.
I'll make a note of that means ultimately he decided to go with full-time membership. Right.
We have several facilities at the club, including a gym, a swimming pool, tennis, and squash courts. What activity?
She mentioned many activities, badminton, and we have too many. So tennis, gym, squash courts. Squash, you know squashing, right?
Are you planning on doing?
Well, do you have badminton?
Yes, we do.
And table tennis?
I'm afraid not. Well,
So table tennis. He asked for table tennis. She mentioned I'm afraid means I'm sorry. I'm sorry we don't have table tennis.
activities are you planning on doing?
Well, do you have badminton?
Yes, we do.
And table tennis?
I'm afraid not. Well, not at the moment, anyway.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm also very keen on swimming, so I'm glad you have a pool.
So he asked for swimming and he was able to find a pool in the particular, the fitness organization or in the particular area, fitness area.
I'll certainly be doing a lot of that.
He mentioned.
And answer.
This one skill can guarantee you an MBA salary of up to 18 lakh per annum.
Answer questions 6 to 10. Before you hear the rest of the conversation, it's up to you.
Oh,
The gym?
No, I'm not interested in that.
Okay.
Certainly be doing a lot of that.
Okay, I'll certainly be doing a lot of that. That means he was glad to find a pool. He wants to do a lot of swimming. So badminton and activities. So these are customer details. So this customer interested to do a lot of swimming, badminton and swimming. He asked for badminton as well. She said, yes, we do.
Okay, I've got that. Will you be using the gym?
No, I'm not interested in that.
So she asked, will you be using the gym? He said, I'm not interested. So no need to write gym in the fourth blank. Swimming. He is interested in swimming.
Okay. So just let me work out what the cost will be. Yes.
She's going to mention the cost now. So $450 all up. But let's see how much she asks him to pay.
That comes to £450 for the year. You can choose to pay annually for the full year or monthly. It's up to you.
Oh, I'd prefer to pay regularly in small amounts.
So he preferred to pay regularly in small amounts. So we haven't got any word or any number to fill in the fifth blank. Let's listen.
Year. You can choose to pay annually for the full year or monthly. It's up to you.
Oh, I'd prefer to pay regularly in small amounts, rather than have a large amount to pay in one go, if that's okay.
Sure, that's fine. Right, I've got the most important details for now. Before you hear the rest of the
Right, to be paid. What can we write? It's already finished. We have the small amounts and regularly. What could be the better words? To be paid regularly.
It's months.
Right, rather than a large amount. To be paid 450, payment details to be paid 450. She mentioned what he said for that.
monthly. It's up to you.
Oh, I'd prefer to pay regularly in small amounts.
He preferred to pay regularly in small amounts. To be paid small amounts. Can we go with small amounts? To be paid regularly can also work well, right? Can we go with regularly? To be paid regularly. Small amounts would be specific information, right? However, he hasn't chosen. He hasn't chosen to pay $450 at a time.
Yeah. You can choose to pay annually for the full year or monthly. It's up to you.
Oh, I'd prefer to pay regularly in small amounts rather than have a large amount to pay in one go, if that.
So it might be monthly as well, to be paid monthly, because small amounts. Right, buddy?
Yes, sir.
So small amounts. So these are the options that we have to go with. It's of course tricky. Regularly will also fit for this. And because he mentioned small amounts means it might be monthly. She has given option, right? Either monthly or annually. He mentioned small amounts. So which means monthly. Okay. So I choose monthly. Is it clear to you all? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Right. This is how you should be able to finish, complete the given questions. Right. Hope you have followed clearly, right? Any doubts so far? So as I listened to the audio, I have been able to answer the given questions, as I have already guessed what kind of words can work well for these blanks. Right, buddies? I have already come up with my own guesses. What kind of words really go in these blanks? So it has become so easy for me. Right, for the fifth blank, let's check. Yeah, monthly. Monthly is the right one. So students generally opt out small amounts, to be paid small amounts, and regularly also. Okay, but she has given two options, monthly and annually. He replied small amounts and regularly. So that definitely he has chosen to pay monthly. Okay, monthly is the right one. Now move on to 6th to 10th. Can I continue to listen? So please repeat, please revise the questions, not more than 2 words. What exercise do you regularly do? What exercise? A kind of exercise, maybe running, jumping, or squashing or something of that sort. Do you have any injuries? Injury at elbow or something of that sort? Hand. What goals? What's your goal target? Health or weight loss or something of that sort? What's your occupation? You should be able to come up with this sort of guesses, buddies. It's necessary. What's your occupation? I'm a software engineer. I'm a trainer. Something of that sort. How did you hear about the club? Online or through a friend? Okay. These are the guesses. Let's listen the rest of the conversation.
That's okay.
Sure, that's fine. Right, I've got the most important details for now. Before you hear the rest of the
5 questions are done. So for the next 6 to 10 questions, you will be provided with another 20 or 30 seconds.
conversation, you will have some time to look at the questions 6 to 10.
You will have some time to look at the questions 6 to 10. Again, 20 to 30 seconds. During which you have to come up with your own guesses. We have already come up with our own guesses.
Now listen and answer questions 6 to 10. So, I'd just like to ask you a few questions about your lifestyle, if that's okay with you.
Yes, that's fine.
Do you do any regular exercise at the moment?
Yes, I do a bit.
Good. And what do you do?
Well, every few days I go jogging.
I go jogging. So what is the regular exercise he does? Jogging. Let me revise the same sentence which has given the answer.
The exercise at the moment?
Yes, I do a bit.
Good. And what do you do?
Well, every few days I go jogging.
Yes, that's good. How long do you go for?
Well, it varies. I guess it depends on how energetic I'm feeling.
Yes, of course. Every little bit helps. Do you have any injuries at the moment?
Well,
Yes, the question raised. Do you have any injuries at the moment?
I did break a bone in my foot playing football a long time.
So he said, I did break a bone in my foot playing football a long time ago, I think.
Every little bit helps. Do you have any injuries at the moment?
Well, I did break a bone in my foot playing football a long time ago, but that's all healed up now. But in the last few days, I've realized
He mentioned he broke his a bone in the foot, but that was actually healed up. That's all healed up now. But in the last few days, I have realized, okay, there is another new injury he's going to talk about.
I have a bad ankle.
Yes, bad ankle. An injury. What's that injury? Bad ankle.
Feeling.
Yes, of course. Every little bit helps. Do you have any injuries at the moment?
Well, I did break a bone in my foot playing football a long time ago, but that's all healed up now. But in the last few days, I've realized I have a bad ankle. I think I must have injured it last week. And it's
Okay, he said, I think I must have injured it last week. It's still there.
a bit sore now.
It's a bit sore now, yes. She asked for, do you have any injuries right now at the moment? Yes, it's still a bit sore now.
But apart from that, I'm fine.
Right. I guess you might need to rest it for a few days to let it recover.
Yes, I will.
So, let me just ask you what you want to achieve by joining the club. Do you have any
So she asked the question, what do you want to achieve by joining this health club? Do you have any targets?
targets or goals?
Well, I suppose my main aim is to build up my fitness level. Is that the kind of thing?
My fitness level. So a better fitness. You want to build fitness level, right? We can write fitness.
You mean?
Yes, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. She said, so definitely it must be fitness, a better fitness.
All the activities you're going to be doing should certainly help you with that.
Okay.
And could you tell me what you do for a living?
Well, I was a student.
What do you do for living means what do you do? What's your occupation?
Activities you're going to be doing should certainly help you with that.
Okay.
And could you tell me what you do for a living?
Well, I was a student up until recently.
Okay.
Up until recently. I was a student up until recently. So let's understand whether she has asked what do you do at present or what you did previously. Let's see.
That.
Okay.
And could you tell me what you do for a living?
Well, I was a student up until recently.
Okay. So what are you doing at the moment?
Well, I'm a charity worker.
Oh, that's fine.
At present, he is a charity worker. What's your occupation? Charity worker. At present, she asked the question, what do you do at the moment? Charity worker.
Student up until recently.
Okay. So what are you doing at the moment?
Well, I'm a charity worker.
Oh, that's fine. I'll write that down. Okay, nearly done. One last question. Can I ask how you heard about the club? Did you see it advertised or did you go to our website?
The last question. Did you see it advertised or did you go to our website, for example?
Example.
Well, I've been looking for a health club for a while, and I asked my friends for suggestions, but they weren't much help. And then
Okay, please observe. He asked his friends for help, but they were not much help. They couldn't help him. So friends is not the right answer.
Site, for example.
Well, I've been looking for a health club for a while, and I asked my friends for suggestions, but they weren't much help. And then I was listening to the radio, and your club was mentioned.
Radio. On radio. Or simply radio.
So I thought, I'll go along and see what it's like.
So I thought I'll go along and see what it's like.
Great. Well, we look forward to having you as a member.
So radio. Let's write radio. That's cool.
Do not create PowerPoint presentation.
Okay.
That is the end of section 1.
That's the end of the section 1. Is it clear to you all? What's the approach I have followed? Underlining the keywords from all the questions, estimating the context, how the speaker is going to describe the things, and then I have come up with my own guesses. This basic approach followed during my 20 to 30 seconds, and then started listening, and I was able to answer all the questions. Is it clear to you all? Right? Guys,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
have you all followed?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So let's do, it's already 10. Let's do these 4 questions. These are multiple choice questions. 11 to 14. So definitely section 2 comes up with another kind of information. Basically, section 2 is a lecture. Okay. Right. Can we continue till 10:30? How many students are actually going to leave?